I'm Diane Daniels, back in the studio. Shannon Cullinan has long been a proud member of the Notre Dame family, dating back to his days as a student, most recently the vice president for finance. And now Shannon is going to take on a topmost leadership role at the university. This summer, he's going to succeed John Affleck Graves as the executive vice president of Notre Dame. Boy, thanks for being with us, Shannon, and congratulations. Big shoes to fill, for sure.
Sure.
So tell us a little bit about what you've signed on for those who don't know. What exactly will this role mean for you and the university?
Sure. I'll have the great privilege of working with so many of our staff, those staff that work tirelessly to operate and support the university. And that means supporting our students every day, our faculty, the broader academy, and countless visitors every day. We really run a mini city here, if you think about it, and it takes teams of people to produce thousands of meals every day, right? To clean the buildings, maintain the buildings, to pay the bills, to make sure our technology platforms are what they need to be, to make sure the campus is safe, secure, beautiful, and to be really good stewards. And I think our staff takes that really seriously here at Notre Dame.
And that city you mentioned is constantly growing, that is for sure. Now, we mentioned John Affleck Graves, who you will be succeeding. Tell us a little bit about what you perhaps have been able to learn from him as you take on this new role.
Wow, how much time do we have?
Well, the control room's in charge of that, but boy, just get in as much as you can.
I have learned so much from Don. He's been a great mentor over many years, and I could say a lot of things, but the first thing that comes to mind is John is, on the one hand, humble, and on the other, hungry. He's humble in the way he serves Notre Dame, right? It's never about John. It's about serving the institution. And he's hungry in the way that he wants to advance the institution. There is no room for hubris or complacency with John, right? It's always leading from the best is yet to come, right? The other is, and I've never told John this, is he's done a nice job of balancing both. How can you be a really good financial steward as the executive vice president, while also needing to advance the institution? And that's not always easy to do. And the last thing I'd say about John is he has one part vision and three parts execution. He's long on vision, he appreciates vision, but being the gentleman that's overseeing the support and operation side, he wants to see execution. And I'll give you one vivid example of that. During the Garth Brooks concert, we were experiencing all sorts of weather during that. Terrible weather during that time. And John not only had to make the call to actually proceed with that concert, I remember John, there's a picture of John on the field, and he is out there unfolding chairs in the middle of the rain, because the job had to get done, right? That was the job for the day. So with John, and the last thing I'd say is to bring joy to your work. John brought joy every day. He loved what he did, and he continues to love what he's doing.
Well, he's really set a great path for you. And this, of course, being your alma mater, it must be so meaningful to be able to take on this role at the place where you spent your formative years and came up as a Notre Dame graduate.
Right. Like many, I can still remember the day that acceptance letter arrived. I really do. I can remember it. And that was 30 plus years ago. So that's a little while ago. And I also remember something my father said to me that day. And he was somebody who you would lean in when he had something to say, and he said, you know, you've just received an enduring gift, and you're not fully sure of what that's going to be, but in the years ahead, you'll understand what a gift it's been. And for me, that's played out, and I now do understand what the Notre Dame family is. I'm a grad, my wife's a grad, my children are growing up in the shadow of the dome, and so it's a gift for my entire family, and this is one small way for me to try and create that opportunity for others.
Excellent. Shannon, thank you so much. And we look forward to your administration in your new role. So thanks for being here.
Appreciate it.